It's the day we've been dreading, everybody! Jets lose 2-0 to the Philadelphia Flyers. And honestly, a damn good hockey game. Or a damn good third period, at least. Honestly, I got nothing bitter to say. GG, Flyers fans. Errson played out of his mind. And also, I actually really do like the Flyers. I like the Flyers. I don't have any... I like a lot of players on the Flyers. Like, other than, like, Mark Stahl, who looks like the Norse god of hoboism, other than him, I like a lot of guys on that team. But, yeah, I know, it's a tough loss. Welcome, everybody, if you're just tuning in for the first time. My name is Zachary Nolan. I react to every single Jets game of the season. Been doing it for 4 years. Appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a like on our video, because that means so much to us. Honestly, getting to meet so many new people this season has been awesome thus far. Channel's been on an upward trend. We got to 1.6 thousand subscribers. I'm excited. But let me tell you, I want 1.8 by the end of the year. Not by the end of the season, end of the year. Because there's some goals here. I gotta say goals here, damn it. Anyway, let's get into this game. We got a couple reactions. We got a full slate tonight of reactions and segments, so don't you worry about that. Jets come in red hot after they've won 8 straight coming into this game. However, there's no asterisk. It's just, there are some complications. What are the complications? Well, Ehlers is a game time decision. He played. Axel Jonsson-Fjallby was sick. He played. Mark Scheifele was a game time decision with an injured groin. He did not play. Kyle Connor is still not back yet. However, I actually really want to call it to attention a couple things here. Before we get into the play-by-play stuff, I want to talk about a new mantra that I've been hearing going around in the Jets locker room is solutions, not excuses. That has been written down in the Winnipeg Jets locker room, and I love it. Because you know what? This team has had so many excuses for the past couple years, and we made them too. We're like, oh, like we make the playoffs, then we lose. And we're like, oh, well, we weren't a good team anyway. That's an excuse. Be better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there were so many excuses. We could have said, oh, Kyle Connor was injured. No, we just got to play tonight. We lost. We lost fair and square. That being said, Sean Couturier is out for the Flyers, as is Jamie Drysdale, who has a sickness. The sickness is called having to be inside of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, which I don't blame him for. A couple people get it. So Bobby Brink is in instead, and I believe, who's the other guy? Nick Delorier, I think they brought in as well. Also, instead of Carter Hart starting, it's Sam Errson. Both, fun fact, in the span of 2 years, both Flyers goalies have gotten shutouts on us. Oh, fuck. Also, both in Winnipeg. Oh, fuckity fuck. Anywho, let's get into this game. Of course, Cam Atkinson, who hasn't scored in what seems like a lifetime, he scores because, yes, this is still your Winnipeg Jets. Reaction here. Frick! That's not great. We were kind of playing with fire, though. Like, that puck went to the front of the net right before this, and I'm like, oh, if that wasn't Cam Atkinson, that would have went in the net. And then this goes in the net. It's like, but also, too, we have 5 guys just kind of sitting around the front of the net. It is what it is. It's a great tip. It's a great deflection by Sam Atkinson. He nearly scores 2 seconds before this, but he does end up getting it. And right out of the way, that set the tone. I had bad omens about this game. I really just thought, I was sitting there going, I don't feel good about this Flyers game, because I feel like after the Flyers game, I feel like we can bounce back. That being said, it is what it is. But yeah, no, Hellebuyck played fine. I thought the Hellebunker played solid. The problem was he just got slightly bested by Errson. That's it, honestly. And you know what also hurts? In the second period. Let's go to the second now, because the first period was long and boring. The second period was awful for the Winnipeg Jets. They got tactically spanked, statistically dominated, and they gave up their second goal on the shorthanded kill reaction here. No! The second I saw Hellebuyck push right, I went, well, we're fucked. Power play goal there for the Flyers, who somehow are able to put two men all alone in front of Hellebuyck and just set up camp there. Lads! We're trying to win hockey games here. Come on. Now, granted, the Jets' streak of 3 goals or less, technically 2 goals or less, also stays intact. So, you know, I know that I do have hope at this, but it's still frustrating. But yeah, the rest of the segments the rest of the clips we got are segments. So, second period is bad. The Jets get dominated there. It's the first time in the season they've given up 30 goals or more in the span of 2 periods. That's how bad they're playing. And once again, just like the game against Chicago, they now are under the 8 ball going into the third period with less breathing room than Chicago because, well, Philadelphia is better, and Philadelphia has a better goalie, and it's a 2-goal lead. That being said, now that we are about to go into the second period, what time is it? Moose Watch! Moose Watch! Holy crap, we suck. We suck. I regret to inform you, the Manitoba Moose are bad. That being said, let's talk about a couple things. Brett Kemp, who's joined the team on a tryout, I actually liked how he's played in these 2 games that they've had him. In these 3 games they've had him. The problem is, for the last 3 games, they've played the Belleville Senators and the Laval Rockets. And those teams destroyed the Moose, who only in this road trip have combined for 3 goals in 3 games. Oh, hot diggity damn, you heard me right. Ville Heinola is finally back. He's not injured anymore, and he was playing tonight, or this afternoon, I guess. They played 2 games since the last we talked. So last we talked, they got shut out by the Belleville Senators 4-0. Since then, they've played Laval Rockets, where they lost 5-2 and 4-1. I don't even think it's on goaltending at this point. Like, don't get me wrong. They do have they always have the second best goalie whenever they play a team. That being said, no, you don't. No, you don't, dehumidifier. I say it when we dehumidify. That being said, the defensive structure is just not there. Ville Heinola helped, although he was definitely rusty, but I did like having him there. Having someone that actually Kyle Capobianco can fucking talk to. That's great. Because Kyle Capobianco is on an island on the Manitoba Moose. Nobody on that team knows how to play defense. But they do get a couple goals. Here are the clips of the 3 goals they scored in the last 2 games' reaction. Here.
Out wide. Comes up top. Stewart leans into a shot. Blocked down in front. Pwhl puts it to Cease, and he's robbed! Rebound, they score! And it's C.J. Cease poking it across the line. Drops for Lambert, who will burn forward. Lambert into the zone. Beats one man, beats a second, and he scores! Brad Lambert, oh, what a shot, and it's 3. Into the zone from the wing, it was C.J. Cease trying to steer it towards the goal. That was blocked away. Reichel just feeds one to the net, and they score! Christian.
Yeah. Also, here to continue the bad news. Well, Thomas Milch got injured in his ECHL game the other day, but he did return. It was just interesting because the E-Bug was a female goalie, so she got to play a couple minutes of ECHL hockey. Cool. Which we will touch up on later in female hockey later in this video. But anyway, one other thing I wanted to mention. Oh, frickety frack, I forgot. Well, if I forgot, it wasn't important. Yes, okay. Anywho. Oh, Brad Lambert got fucking demolished. Yeah. But we fought him. Moral victory. Yeah. Brad will learn from the hit that he took. He got fucking hammered. Like, he took his he looked down for half a second, bang, hit. Anyway, let's get going. That was Moose Watch! So, now, Carter, who was at this game, has some lovely thoughts to share.
And this is how you fucking carry on! Come on! Yeah!
Good morning, afternoon, and my turn, jackass!
Sweet! Get the fuck out of here!
What a stop by Hellebuyck!
Jets lose 2-0 to the Philadelphia Flyers to end their winning streak. Doesn't extend to 9 games, stops at 8. Okay, so this game, Scheifele's out this game. Kupari is back. He played most of the night on third line, but would move down to the fourth line later in the game. Okay, so a few things of note. Jets are able to get a lot of pressure, are able to get a lot of shots. Just no finish. I can't remember the name of the goaltender. It wasn't Hart. It was the other. Do you remember the name of the other goaltender for Philly? Whatever his name.
Errson or something.
It's something like, I can't remember exactly what it was. He played really well though. Got I think 35 saves on us for his for a shutout. And yeah, not having Scheifele definitely showed. Lowry was playing first line. Wasn't really able to mesh with Ehlers and Velarde the way that Scheif was able to, and so with just kind of a bit of a mismatch all over the depth chart, and a Flyers team that was very, very hungry, they were able to come away with it. I'm not gonna lie, there was a few times where I felt like they're really I'm not gonna rag on reffing, but there was a few times where I thought Philly got away with a little bit more than was ideal. They definitely played a rougher style of game. But although Brendan Dillon almost killed someone with it, wasn't able to quite land it, but man, if he did, that would have been on the highlight reel for quite some time. But overall, is what it is. So back to Zach.
I bet it was wisdom. Honestly, it was very genuine wisdom because he was at this game. I wasn't. I worked. Only for the first period, though, so I saw the game and all the bad highlights. Anyway, but no, we go to the third period, and the Jets come out flying. The Jets come out of there. Honestly, to be fair, actually, the second period, even though it was bad, the last 5 minutes of the second period was pretty solid. But the Jets came out flying in the third period like the Flyers owed them money. That being said, the finish just wasn't there. My God, Gabriel Velarde had a hat trick tonight of missed opportunities. Rasmus Kupari fanned on a shot right in the slot. The puck bounced off the glass onto the net, and still nobody could get a stick on it. Josh Morrissey got robbed, and let me tell you something. Here's you know a good way to not get robbed all the time by Samuel Errson. Stop shooting at his glove side. My God, that would help. That would help, but the officiating tonight was fine, not a factor. I wasn't a fan of it, but it wasn't going to mean a damn thing in this game. The reality is the Jets. What happens if they make more calls? The Jets get a power play? Ha! You might as well have been putting one of our own guys in the box because we weren't scoring on that. No Connor, no Scheifele, no hope on that power play, my friend. But yeah, it's just, it is what it is. I'm okay with this. And yeah, game keeps going, and Errson keeps the game down, holds us while we're down, destroys us morally and emotionally, and we lose 2-0, and it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'm actually okay with this result. Before we talk more on this, and why I'm okay with it, here is our segment for Miss Manitoban Moments.
Women! 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 Women!
Women! Okay, so, news in the PWHL news. Welcome. This is our segment where we talk about the PWHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League, because they finally finalized an actual best-on-best league, and it's fucking awesome. There are 6 teams, 3 of which are Canadian, 3 of which are American, but you can have players from all different countries. There are Hungarians, Finns, Swedes, Japanese people. There's everyone here. Everyone. People from countries that you don't even think you're going to be in there, but they're there. It's great. I fucking love it. I fuck with it so much. But yes, 2 games today happened. Boston got the comeback win, 3-2 over Montreal. And, oh God, what's the other one? And Ottawa ran over the Team Toronto 5-1. which also means that Kristen Campbell had another rough night, unfortunately. Now, she was pulled after 2 periods. Struggles for the Manitoban early. That being said, one Manitoban that got points tonight. Ashton Bell got an assist on, I believe, the 3rd goal of the game for Team Ottawa, which looked like Ottawa was flying, honestly, today. I'd say Ottawa's a solid team. You know, I think they are probably one of the better teams. I still have to stand by my statement that Minnesota is the best team in the PWHL so far in the first 3 games each that we've seen of all these teams. Toronto, on the other hand, is struggling. I think the goaltending has not been quite up to par, and I think that they've been struggling to get exact chances. Even the goal they get in the clips you'll see here, I didn't get all the clips because some of the feeds are like so bad. Like I had to go, also by the way, American teams need to start posting their goals on Twitter. I had to look for that Boston goal in the goddamn live stream. But I digress. Yeah, you get the Mike Award, PWHL Boston admin. Anywho. But yes, here are our highlights from some of those games.
Rose tees it again, that one. Up and over. As Toronto comes in, they're close. She covers it up, it's still good! Still looking to score at home is Toronto. And now Daryl Watts with all kinds of room. She scores! Ottawa as they chase it down. Not fast enough. Here comes Snodgrass. She'll shoot. And she scores! That'll be Natalie Spooner. She takes it out. She's got Molte set up. And it could have been something. Monroe. And they score!
He's out. Oh, my Lord. What a start to period number 2. And Sophie Bate. And then a goal! Ambrose from the point. Montreal, 33 seconds into the second, takes a 1-0 lead.
First one at home. We see this. We're going to take a look at the replay. You see Anne-Sophie Bate just pop that puck out to her. And I'm not sure if it got tipped in front. I'm sure we'll get the official word, but Ambrose certainly charged the line like it was hers, and it looks like it goes straight in.
Loud as Ambrose drifts to the corner soon after her goal. We've heard about her ability on the offensive end as here comes the shot. Oh, another! Laura Stacey doubles the lead. 2 goals in a minute and 2 seconds. Montreal is up 2-0.
The energy off that Ambrose goal. We're going to see the puck come out here from Venskova. Right to Stacey. She gets a piece of...
Gigi Marvin falls into the boards, backhanded it. Pelkey scores! Amanda Pelkey, the game winner for Boston in overtime. Their first win of the season, and moments after...
Great. Honestly, I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it 1,000 times if I have to. If you haven't checked out Professional Women's Hockey League, I recommend it. It's on Twitter, it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. They live stream every fucking game for free. It's free. You don't need to buy anything. Like, they don't pay me to say that. I'm just a big fan of hockey. I had it set up like NFL Red Zone. I had my phone had one game. The NFL playoffs are on right now. And I had it on my laptop. But yes, that was Miss Manitoban Moments. So, back to the NHL game that this video is on. I'm okay with this loss. I think we needed to lose, actually, sooner rather than later, because here's the thing. The Jets are a good team. The Jets are a very good team. However, we need to make sure that we know that the Jets are a great team and not a hot good team. They needed to lose sooner or later. I love the fact that we were just riding this fucking amazing high, but good teams get on streaks. Great teams bounce back. And that's what the Jets need to do, is they need to bounce back. This is their first loss in the entire season against an Eastern Conference opponent. Every other loss they got was an overtime or a shootout. So they were 8-0-3 against the Eastern Conference, which so far in prior years has been an Achilles heel for them. But they have been on a tear this season against the East, which is good, because when we make it to the cup final, we're going to play an East team. No, it's just good, though. Obviously, Jets play in a couple days. We'll see what happens there. I'm not totally worried because they did still show that offensive ability in the third period. That being said, I do need them to make sure that they start finishing more of their fucking chances without Scheifele and Connor there. And not always having to rely on guys like Ehlers and Velarde to do it. Everyone needs to pull on the rope. Depth scoring needs to be there. Main focus scoring needs to be there. But that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Also, comment down below if you're new or if you got any thoughts, any questions for me. I will be free to answer them. And we'll see you next time.
One, Nikolai Ehlers chips it through, gets around, and he shoots and scores! What a goal!